What's going on, guys? Tail Twins back at you with another video.
I'll tell you what, I won't be surprised if we lose this game, you know. This is basically the easiest game of the freaking season right here against the Cleveland Browns. So, we have to win this game, you know. This is a must-win game right here. We are on a 4-game losing streak. Must-win game.
There's no other way to define this game. It's a must-win game.
It really is.
4 straight losses that should have never happened. But it's the Browns. How can we lose?
Exactly. You know, I won't be surprised if we do because everyone knows our history with bad teams, and I bring that up every week. I apologize for that, but still, we should definitely win this game.
You know, last week was a must-win game against Dallas, but obviously we lost because
our defense couldn't hold them.
Yeah, but Elliott's too good. The offensive line's too darn good.
Freaking amazing.
So there was no way the defense could stop them. But we lost that game. We just got to focus on this game.
Yeah, because, you know, we need to win this game. And last week in my recap video, I said the season was over. It's not. It's not over because because we still have 7 games left, right? We can still make the playoffs. Our team isn't looking good right now, but we can still make the playoffs.
I mean, look at last year. We weren't doing so good in the mid-season, then we were able to win most of our remaining games.
Yeah. Because, think about it. We have the easiest remaining schedule in the league right now. The Browns are obviously out. The Bengals aren't making a comeback.
I don't see it happening.
And the Ravens have a tough schedule coming up because they have the Cowboys next week, the Bengals twice, and we all know that the Bengals kill the Ravens.
Yeah.
The Patriots and us on Christmas Day. They have a tough schedule coming up, so we have a shot of winning the division.
And going to the playoffs.
And make it to the playoffs. I mean, it won't be easy, but we can still make it, because think about it.
But anyway, back to this week's game. We're facing the Browns.
Obviously.
Who's lost all their games so far.
Yeah, they're
and it doesn't surprise me.
They're what, 0-10?
Yes!
Something like that. 0-10, they have yet to win a game.
You know, a lot of people may be thinking, like, hey, this could be a very easy win. Steelers are going to dominate them. But, quite frankly, no game is ever easy whatsoever. No matter what record they have, it's not easy.
Exactly. It could be the Patriots and the Browns like it was a few weeks ago. Hell, the Patriots had a challenge. I mean, not really, but...
They can be a challenge.
Exactly. Any game's a challenge. No game is ever easy, so... But, let's start with the offense. Ben. He should have another good game because he's coming off a 400-yard, 3-touchdown game against Dallas. And he's facing a Cleveland defense that is just as bad as ours. Hell, maybe even worse.
Oh, it's definitely worse.
Cleveland has given up the most passing touchdowns in the league with 25. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, Ben should have a good game here. But I won't be surprised if he doesn't because this offense
is never consistent.
I
don't know why.
It hasn't been consistent all year. Like, we demolished the Chiefs. And look at them now. They're what? 7-2?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. But
how the hell does that happen? We demolished the Chiefs and we're 4-5. Doesn't make sense. But you know, this offense has amazing talent and it's shown it, but they aren't consistent. I don't understand it. It confuses me how
the offense has to stay consistent.
Like, I mean, come on. The freaking Dolphins have a better record than us right now. And that's terrible.
Now, Le'Veon Bell. Now, here's a guy who's basically coming off a very big game against Dallas. Scored 2 total touchdowns. His first 2 of the season, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And,
1 receiving, 1 rushing.
He's going against a terrible defense in Cleveland. Terrible team in Cleveland, whose defense is completely terrible.
Yeah.
They suck at the passing defense. They suck at the rushing defense. They can't do anything to stop anybody whatsoever.
And their rush defense is ranked 31st in the league, I believe.
I don't know, but they suck.
Yeah,
so
they're allowing like 145 yards per game.
Yeah.
So
Bell's got to have a big game right here.
He should, and I hope he does, you know. Antonio Brown. He's coming off a season-high game with 14 receptions, 154 yards, and he even got a touchdown. So he should have another good game here, especially with a terrible defense like Cleveland. And last year when he went up against Tramon Williams, he dominated him.
He destroyed him.
Yeah, so Brown should have another good game here, hopefully. You know, but we'll see.
Now, the offensive line, there's really not much to say about here besides protect Ben and make holes for Bell to get through.
Yeah, because our offensive line is capable of doing so. Now let's move to this terrible defense.
Terrible defense.
Like, pass rush. We have one of the worst pass rushers in the league right now, only getting to the quarterback 13 times this season.
I think that's the lowest in the NFL right now.
Yeah, terrible.
And we were one of the top-ranked sack leaders last year.
I think we were third last year in sacks. How do you go from
I don't know what happened to this defense from what it was last year, from getting a lot of turnovers and sacks. I don't know what happened, but wake the hell up.
Yes,
you got to wake up.
Something has to change on this defense. I don't care if it's the coordinator, which I believe should happen, safety, which I believe should happen as well. I mean, something has to change on this defense. There has to be several changes on this defense. But anyway, Cleveland doesn't have an offensive line. So, get to the quarterback.
I mean, Bud Dupree's looking to make his debut.
Yeah, which will be a good upgrade.
And he's a pretty good pass rusher, so this would definitely help us.
Yeah, it'll be a good upgrade on a pass rush, you know. I predict that we'll get 4 or 5 sacks, you know, hopefully. But
with this defense, I don't know.
But with Cameron Hayward out for the rest of the season,
now, that's a big loss right there.
Our pass rush just got weaker along with our entire defense, so...
I mean, he was our best defensive player, and to lose him for the rest of the season with a torn pectoral, it's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's tough, man. That's why...
Kind of like the Texans with J.J. Watt.
Yeah. But their defense is still doing good.
Yeah.
But, honestly, with Cameron Hayward out, I say put Javon Hargrave at D-tackle. I'm sorry, defensive end.
That's probably what he's best at, really.
And put McCullers at D-tackle. That's what I say.
Yeah, have Hargrave and Tuitt as the 2 defensive ends, and Ricardo Matthews and Danny McCullers as 2 D-tackles, because McCullers is a pretty magnificent run stopper.
Yeah.
And with his size, strength, and everything, he can definitely stop the run.
Yeah, definitely.
Matthews, he's pretty decent, but I don't know.
I mean, he's a definite upgrade from, what's his name? Cam Thomas.
Yeah, that
he was freaking terrible.
God, dude.
But, I predict, because of Cleveland's terrible offensive line, I predict Javon Hargrave will get his first career sack in this game.
We'll see.
But we'll see, you know. All I gotta say is we gotta get to the quarterback.
Now, the secondary, just cover your dude.
Cover your man.
Jeez. Obviously, I'm not a defensive back. I'm not a professional cornerback, but it cannot be that hard to cover a freaking receiver, a freaking tight end, a running back. It cannot be that hard. All you gotta do is cover your man, make sure that they are not open. And that's all you gotta do. Tackle the dude, too. Like,
tackle the ball carrier.
Jesus Lord. Dude, like, tackling. All you do is wrap your arms around him and take him down.
This secondary definitely have to upgrade. It's got to cover their man. It's got to tackle the ball carrier. It's got to get some picks.
Oh, dude, what we got? 4 in the season?
Yeah, 4.
4.
3 from linebackers. 1 only from the secondary. It's terrible.
And it's our rookie,
Artie Burns. But I don't know, man. Obviously, this defense is freaking terrible. Like I said earlier, there's got to be a bunch of changes in the offseason. This is going to be a very important offseason coming up, but I don't know. I really don't see the secondary upgrading the rest of the season.
I don't know.
I don't. You know, I had hopes for it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe in the Cleveland game, but that's it.
We'll see.
I mean, what else do you want us to say, you know? Do you want me to say that we have one of the best defenses in the league, we're going to get 5 picks in this game?
I mean, we did. We did, and sadly, that just went away. For some reason.
If I did that, I'd be lying to you. I mean, it's no secret. Like I said, this defense freaking sucks.
But I want a defense, okay? I want a defense that was like the 2008 defense. That was like the 70s defense.
Oh, yeah.
That can cover your dude, tackle amazing, get to the quarterback, get some picks, force fumbles, and recover them and get defensive touchdowns. This defense, the way it is now, isn't doing that at all whatsoever.
Exactly. That's why
I want that great defense again. Every Steelers fan wants that great defense again because that's what we're known for.
Exactly. We're known as a defensive team.
We're known as the Steel Curtain.
Championships.
That Steel Curtain. No one could go through that.
Exactly.
We have to get that back.
We need big upgrades.
If we want to get to the playoffs and be able to win our 7th Super Bowl, the defense got to play better.
Unfortunately, I don't see it happening this year, but maybe next year. We'll see. But anyway.
Now on to the Browns. Obviously, they freaking suck. They can't keep a quarterback whatsoever. I mean, Cody Kessler may actually be their future because He's playing pretty decent. He's only got 6 touchdowns and only 1 pick this season so far. Yeah. Usually, Browns quarterback probably have 10. 10, 15 maybe.
Something like that. I mean...
But he's doing pretty decent, and that's what kind of scares me, because he's been playing really good, especially as a rookie, and the way our defense is playing, I don't know how he's going to play, because with Terrell Pryor, the way he's playing, like, former quarterback turned receiver with his size and speed, I don't know how we're going to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this should be another bye week for us. I mean, look what the Cowboys did. It was basically another bye week for them. This should be another bye week for us. But the players that I fear in this game is, one, like you said, Terrell Pryor, because there's no question about it. He's a fantastic athlete.
He turned into a stud receiver.
He can play quarterback, which he has, running back, wide receiver, which he currently does, safety, anything. You can ask him to play any position, and he'll do it.
I mean, he plays his heart out for the team, and it's got to suck for him that they suck, that they keep losing.
Yeah,
and he plays his freaking heart out each and every week.
It sucks how he's wasting his talent with Cleveland. He should be with a better team. 2, Jamie Collins. Although he hasn't done too much with Cleveland, but he's still a beast and another fantastic athlete. Very underrated in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The Patriots got rid of him just because he wanted Von Miller money.
But according to him, he don't want Von Miller money. But anyway.
But just because of the money, Bill Belichick just wants to get rid of him. That's a great key defensive player that you have, and you just want to get rid of him just because he wants some big cash. Like, he's a great player. You don't want to get rid of him whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's basically like the Eagles getting rid of Reggie White. And that was one of their dumbest decisions ever.
I would like Cleveland to not resign after the season so we can try to pick him up and put him at outside linebacker, which will fill that need. But will it happen? No.
No.
But because
with how much salary cap Cleveland has, they're definitely going to resign him. Yeah. I see it happening.
Yeah, same. And 3,
Isaiah Crowell.
Yes.
I mean, at the start of the season, he's been playing pretty magnificent, but then throughout the past 3-4 weeks, he's done nothing. I think he's had less than 50 yards, really. But against our run defense, which isn't the way it was last year, one of the top best run defenses, the way it is right now, he could very well have a good game.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me, but we'll see. I know we keep saying we'll see, but we will see.
Yeah, Sunday should be interesting. And I don't know who will be starting at quarterback for the Browns. I'm guessing it'll probably be Cody Kessler, because that's their best option, because Josh McCown sucks. I don't know why they would even take him out last week against the Ravens.
Like, literally, they were in the lead second half, and then they just blew it away.
Yeah, it's like...
They could have beat them. Just, jeez.
Cody Kessler was looking to have a good game, and then they sat him out. Hugh Jackson, what is wrong with you? I don't know, man. But, can't wait till Sunday. It should be a pretty interesting game. Do I see us winning?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the Browns. I definitely do see us winning, but...
It may be the Browns, it'll still be a tough competition in my opinion.
It's a divisional opponent.
Yeah. But this is a must-win game, and especially Ben in that entire offense is very determined to stop this losing streak and win a game. So I think we will break that streak.
I definitely hope we do.
Yeah. But I want to get to one more thing before we end this preview video. This is obviously a must-win game, but in my opinion, this game will determine a lot, and I mean a lot, especially with our coaching staff. Because if we lose, it will determine if this team is cursed, because of Donald Trump when he waved a terrible towel, and we haven't won a game since, or if Tomlin is to blame for our losses. Now, in my opinion, I don't blame Tomlin, because our offense can easily win us games. It's done it before, but our defense sucks. We keep allowing several touchdowns, which forces our offense to do so much work. Our offense gets tired out and
they can't progress.
Exactly. So
every time they're on the field, they can't do that. It's when the defense has to do something, and usually they always leave their man open. They always give up so many touchdowns, and the offense can't just go on and continue scoring points. Every freaking time they're on the field.
Yeah, because I blame most of the losses on the defense, because we can't tackle, we can't cover, and we just keep allowing touchdowns. I don't blame Tomlin. I don't know if it's Keith Butler or Tomlin calling the defensive plays. Honestly, I think it's Keith Butler. And obviously, he's not doing a very good job. Hell, he's not even doing a good job doing it. So
not at all. He was doing a pretty good job last year, but that was last year. That was last year. This is this year, and this year's
he's just doing terrible.
No, yeah.
Honestly, get a new defensive coordinator because he's not doing nothing. But this game should be very interesting. It will definitely determine if Tomlin is to blame for the losses or any of the coaches. All I'm going to say. So it should be a pretty interesting game.
And this is a must-win game. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace!